Mario Kart World!
Alright, so this is my first time playing Mario Kart World. Finally, a goddamn month into the system and the game being released, I finally get to really sit down and dig my teeth into it so I can give a first impressions, aka semi-coordinated yap about all the features in the game. The only features I didn't get to play really were the local co-op ones because I couldn't coordinate a time to get together with my friends to play online or next to me. So I had to get this video out. I'm already a month late. So here it is. So we're just going to go feature by feature and game mode by game mode. So first you have the single player mode, of course. It has a lot here to keep you busy. I started off with the Grand Prix. And I just wanted to start off because I hadn't played Mario Kart in a while, so I started off with the 50cc. I start off nice and slow, and my first experience getting on Mario Kart World was I had fun. I had fun with it. The game runs smoothly. The controls are responsive. There's definitely a graphical upgrade. You can tell from the feed. I was feeding the docked Switch into my computer, through my capture card, which then goes into my computer, and it looked dope. The image looked crisp. I didn't have any problems with it. I even tried it in handheld mode as well, and I got pretty much the same results and the same responsiveness. And I didn't really see much of a dip in quality. I know these handhelds are starting to come up and get more popular, as the years go on, and eventually they'll be able to put out the same output as what our consoles put out, as what our current gen consoles will put out, or next gen for the next one. I know they're gonna come out with a Switch OLED, so I already know it's coming, but we all know it's coming. But that's another video for another time. So the next mode I tried out was Knockout Tour. So in Knockout Tour, you have 24 players, and you have to finish in a certain ranking or you're knocked out. So I had a devastating loss here. I'm gonna see if I can pull up that clip. I had a devastating loss there at the end where I fought back, was gaining the lead, losing the lead, gaining the lead, losing the lead. And then right at the end, I hit a power slide a little bit too wide, and they took the more straight angle, which is the angle I should have took. And they overtook me. I got overtaken by the computer or whatever. It pissed me off, but it was crazy. It was crazy fun. Crazy fun. I say that was probably one of my favorite modes to play. With that being said, moving on to one of my least favorite modes to play was definitely the time trials. I was getting smoked in the time trials. I didn't realize how ass I was at the game until I played the time trials. I did as I did each race, I did up the CC all the way up to 150. So it's 50, 100, and 150. So yeah, the time trial got smoked by whatever ghost was already up there. You can create your own ghost. Anytime you race, you can record the data. You can race against your own ghosts, and you can go online and race against other people's ghosts. But I definitely don't think that I'm ready for that. So yeah, time trials definitely not for me. Definitely not for me. I gotta put the work in and put some more practice in. So the next mode I played was versus race. So here you could choose like whatever path you want to pick for as far as like which courses you go through, and you can go like 1v1. You can go whatever, like you can do whatever you want in that mode. And that mode was fun. You could do it. You can make it quick, or you can make it multiple rounds. It's however you want. So that's a very versatile mode. The next mode that I picked was battle. So there's like a balloon mode where you're like the typical Mario Kart mode where you could fight. Basically, you fighting to pop other people's balloons. It's items everywhere. It's a smaller arena, so you just going crazy. You just going at it. And you could collect coins. There's a mode where you collect coins as well. You gotta pick up the coins as they appear on the map, and then you gotta fight and knock other people out to knock their coins off. And whoever has the most coins at the end wins. And then the other one is with the balloons is whoever has the most, you know, kills. Well, I wouldn't call them kills, like knockdowns or whatever. You get the win, and it's usually about 3 rounds. You can make it more, or you can make it less if you want. And that mode was actually fun. So I would say out of the modes that I've played, the knockout tour and the coin battle and the balloon battle was the most fun modes I played. I also tried out the free roam. The free roam was dope. You can just drive around, hit the POW. You can hit the POW buttons, the P buttons, and you can unlock missions. So missions are usually little time trials, and you got to get through the checkpoints as fast as you possibly can. And that was fun to do as well. I didn't think I would have as much fun as I did playing that because you got other races on the road to give you more incentive. They just pop up on the mission so that you can finish it. And I thought that I was confused whether or not there was an achievement system or not, and there kind of sort of is within the game. It's with stickers, so as you achieve things throughout the game, you get these stickers, and I got one for creating missions, for finishing missions. So I did about 3 missions, and I got stickers for each of those. And I realized that as I was playing through the modes, I was earning a bunch of stickers, for doing tricks, for finishing first, for trying 50cc, trying 100cc, trying 150cc, like things of that nature. So that was one of the questions I had coming into it. Would the game have any incentive for you to keep playing these little missions over and over? So it does. You can collect the stickers. For those of you who are into that, I think it was cool. I always think that it's cool to add little rewards to show that, okay, I really played this game. So that was dope as well. Then I took it to online. Then remember how I said I realized I was ass at the game before? Now I really realized I was ass at the game when I took it all the way to online. And I tried a few modes. I tried the versus mode, and with the online, you basically go into free roam. You drive around until they could find other players for you, and then you jump into a selection screen where you select between the maps. You can pick random or whatever the maps they show in front of you, and you basically have to vote on the map. So the map that's chosen is based off what everybody else picked. Like, y'all know how that goes. Like most other games. I play Rainbow Road. Rainbow Road looks amazing in this game. I love Rainbow Road. It's crazy because I finished last in both races, but I still had a good time because these people have been playing it for a month. This was my first time really like digging in and locking in and playing for real. So I just been so busy, I haven't been able to get to it. So I wasn't really mad. I think the highest I got on either race was probably like 3rd or 4th, and then I just got smoked because I couldn't maintain it. I gotta get back on my power sliding and my steering and shit like that, and I'll be back. I'll be back to it. But that was fun. It was very seamless, and I applaud Nintendo for their for the online service so far. It went way smoother than I thought it would go. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not no Nintendo shill or nothing like that. I'll call shit out as I see it. I've called Nintendo out on their anti-consumer processes in the past, and now with the release of this Nintendo Switch 2. But I definitely enjoyed what I played thus far. I guess my only question would be replay value, but yeah. Oh, and not to mention, you have to have a Nintendo online subscription. You can either get the regular online subscription, which is $20 a month, or like $3.99 a month, or you could get the one for $50 with the expansion pack. The expansion pack comes with all of the old virtual consoles, the GameCube, the Game Boy, Sega Genesis, Nintendo 64, all of those old consoles, and you get all of the features that come with that. So just be mindful. You can sign up for the 7-day trial, which is what I did. I signed up for a little 7-day trial. Should have been either showed already or showing now. And that was dope. So I'm gonna cancel that, and then when I'm ready, I'll get the expansion pack so I can do my video on that side of the Nintendo Switch, because I wanted to break down my coverage of the Switch into different sections, like the functionality itself, the games, and then the extra features. So the last thing I wanted to mention was the music. Like, the music is so fire. Like, shout out to the composers. One thing that Nintendo's not going to get wrong is having music for their games. I listen to the Nintendo Music app. I'm glad they dropped that app. I just need them to put all of the music on there. If you're going to be taking it down from YouTube so we can't listen to it, put it on the app and don't wait. Like, y'all hunting down everybody who's uploading the music, but you're not putting the music on this service that you want people to download. But that's kind of a different gripe for a different video. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed the music. I'm gonna play a little compilation here real quick. I know hopefully it doesn't get copyrighted, but I'm gonna just play like little 5-second clips of each, or maybe I'll have it playing underneath while I'm talking. But yeah, there was like this Egyptian kind of jazz vibe going on. They had like some funky ass bass. They had like electric guitar bass themes, and man, it was really dope music. I really want to look into the music and the composition and try maybe cover some of that stuff, because I do play guitar, if y'all didn't know. I have a few guitar videos on this channel, and I have a separate guitar channel if y'all want to check that out. But overall, my first impressions on Mario Kart World are very positive. I didn't run into any hiccups. The game looked good. It ran good. The controls were smooth, zero latency, and I've yet to kind of scratch the surface on the game as far as like really digging my teeth in and getting good, and winning some high stakes races. I do think that as a single player, there is a lot of value there, but definitely not as much value as playing along with your friends, getting online and mixing it up with some live players. I know that those battle modes, as they often do, they're going to get toxic with the coin battles and the balloon battles. Those are going to get super toxic. The knockout tour stuff is going to get super toxic, and I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see the discourse surrounding that. Like, I mean that in a fun way. I'm not into toxicity and shit. I'm a chill dude, but I'm like, you know what I mean. Like, you gonna talk shit to your homeboys and your homegirls, while playing this in the Discord server. All 24 of y'all going crazy talking shit. Like, that's gonna be dope. So, yeah. But y'all let me know how y'all feel down in the comments. I know I'm super late on my Nintendo Switch, the rest of my Nintendo Switch coverage after posting my unboxing and setup video. But we gonna get the Switch content rolling, because I definitely I feel like I didn't play my Switch 1 enough, and I don't want that to happen with my Switch 2. That's why I still kept my Switch 1. That's why I didn't sell it, because I kind of feel bad that I didn't play it as much as I felt I was supposed to. But yeah, I'm over here yapping. But yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments, right? So you already know the vibes. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's your boy JusticeXFalls, and we out. One.